If right here somewhere L.R.H. was around, what would you ask him?
You mean, I didn't quite understand your
Present.
language, but when L.R.H. talks to me, I say, "Get out of the shower, fool. You're not about to come in my shower. If you want to come sit on my shoulder in a session, it's all right. But shut up and stop bellowing. You know, you got to stop chuckling because it's distracting." He is everywhere. Not that he's God, but
What would be your communication to him?
oh, I communicate a lot, most of the time, to Hubbard. And I would say, you set up the game. It's following suit because you yourself said, without all the checks and balances, this is the way it will go. Well, guess what? When you resist hard enough against something, you create it yourself. And that's all that's happening with David Miscavige. He's kind of a little mini-me, but not nearly as charismatic as Hubbard was. And not as big or tall or boisterous and awesome. He's just a little tiny slip of a man with a huge, giant ego, trying to identify and create all this stuff. But you know, if there's nobody home, if there's no theta or thetan or awareness of awareness, how can he ever self-correct himself or learn from his mistakes if he's never ever wrong? Anyway, it's a real fun joke to be aware of and watch this thing going along. And I wish them all the best. Well, do you want to hear my tiny talk on my opinion? This is what Misha told me to
Go ahead.
talk about. Okay, it's a serious note. Okay, it is my awareness, my perception has come to the point, just the last few years, that whether or not people are practicing within the church, the confines of the church, or whether or not they're on the outside in the independent field opposing the church, we have this wonderful game. Opposition, opposition, fight, fight. Yay for our team. Well, I think that is in a Western viewpoint of how to look at things. I'm from Hawaii. I was raised around the Eastern culture very much. I was the only white kid going to the elementary school from kindergarten on up. And in the Eastern way of looking at things, it's yin-yang. It's a balance. You don't oppose it. You take the opposition and you make it in balance and harmony, and it's all part of life. So this game, silly game that they're playing, we're outside so we're right, we're Ron Zorg and we're the good guys and we're in the church. Well, let me tell you, they're all on that same game. I don't care what position they're in. I think everyone needs to get out of that box, get to the bigger viewpoint of what life's really about. Part of my book is about people that are money motivated and greed. Of course you need money. I'll scoot back. You need money to, exchange is very important. You have to pay your rent and pay your bills and all this. But if you're only money motivated, not helping others using the technology based on a real desire to help them help themselves, so you think you know best, you're going to tell people what they should do, and let's go on up this bridge to nowhere, endless, 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 onward, and more money. You're missing the point of the whole thing. The whole thing is helping each person that you work with to become independent of everything and be able to help themselves. This is the key. You're helping them help themselves. You're not telling them what to do and ordering their life. I'm not smiling at all in this video. Well, the ending of a relationship. I'm a little sad. But it's okay. So, it's seeing the big picture. Not getting stuck to one side or the other. And no, I'm not sitting on the fence. It's pan-determined viewpoint. The panorama, you hold all points of view. You get as much knowledge, information as you can. And from a knowing viewpoint, make your own decisions. So I don't care. I don't know if Marty's this or that, or Ray Robles is this or that, or who's this or that. David Miscavige can go jump in the lake for all I care. He probably needs a good wash and have fun. We should all go surfing. Let's meet in Malibu this summer. Drop away all that make wrong, make guilty trip that people are on, and let's go have fun. Let's get out in the sun, in the ocean. I give free surf lessons at Malibu in the summer. I do. I brought my own longboard from Hawaii, and I have a short board, but I never figured out how to get up on it. So I think we should all go hang out in Malibu and surf this summer. All right? That'll be nice to see you there. Aloha. Thanks.